Good morning. We welcome you to Mechanic Grove Church of the Brethren. So glad you're worshiping with us today. It's a special Lord's Day as we are having service of remembrance today, and our junior high youth are going to be providing some leadership during the worship service as well. So thank you for being here today, and for those who are watching via live stream as well. This is the day the Lord has made, so let us rejoice and be glad in it as we continue to celebrate 125 years of very faithful ministry in and through the Mechanic Grove Church of the Brethren here in southern Lancaster County. Let's listen to the organ prelude as we prepare our hearts for worship today. I hope you took opportunity to read over the bulletin as you came in today. As you can tell, there are lots of announcements in there about things that are happening in the life of the church. Just a couple reminders I want to make you aware of. As next Sunday is Mission Sunday, and we are pleased to have Galen Hackman who will be with us, sharing both in the Sunday school hour as well as in the worship hour. There is only one service next week, and that is at 10:30. So if you enjoyed that extra hour of sleep this week, feel free to take it next week as well. You'll still be fine if you come for worship. Again, just 10:30 next week, 9:30 Sunday school. We'll be here, and Galen will be sharing about mission work with the Church of the Brethren here in the sanctuary. So the adult classes will be gathered here, and then we will have worship at 10:30 with Galen providing the morning message. Also, child dedication service is happening next Sunday, so that's always a special day in the life of the church, so we look forward to that as well. And also, next Sunday is the congregational meeting after the service at 11:45, so be reminded of that, and the package should be available for you today for that meeting. Other announcements are listed in the program for you today, and encourage you to read over that and be aware of the events that are forthcoming. Remind you about the work Saturday, next Saturday. If you can provide some time to be here to church and help with some cleanup, that would be wonderful. And other events that are forthcoming are there for you as well. Are there additional announcements that need to be made today or changes to those that are listed? I see a hand.
You know, when I stand up to make an announcement, it's generally about the journey to nativity, and you're right, it is. I just wanted to, anyone that is in the event and will be wearing a costume, Glenda and Lori did an excellent job revamping the costumes we have, made new angel costumes. That was a high task that they took, and I appreciate so much that they did that. Anyway, all the costumes are now hanging down where the old library was. They're hanging up on the hangers. Everyone's name is on their costume. I gave them the list of everyone that's in, and they kind of sized them up thinking, okay, this is good for this one and so forth. So in the next 2 weeks, if you would just go find your costume with your name on, try it on, and then put everything back and hang it up, and let me know that you've done so. They want to know if they need to make any alterations or anything like that, so they're not rushed in December. So if you could do that, that would be great. Like I said, it's over there at the library. Find your name, if you're a shepherd or what have you, angel. The kings, I may have to get back to you on that. I think they're still kind of somewhere else. But all the other ones, if you would do that, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you. Another announcement. Janae's got one.
Good morning, everyone. I have several announcements. Some are in the bulletin, some are out in the gathering area that I just want to bring to your attention. And so bear with me. I have like 5 things to share with you. I'll start with the things that are related to women's ministry. So in the bulletin, you will see the flyer about the wreath making morning, I guess, rather, on November 19th, which overlaps with the Bold Spiritual Growth book sale. So if you have some women's specific books, fiction or nonfiction, related to spiritual growth that you would like to get rid of, you can donate them to this book sale. Come then on the 19th, make a wreath or a Christmas ornament, and then shop for some other new books to add to your collection. And the proceeds from that book sale are going to support a single mom in Solanco Neighborhood Ministries who needs help paying with utilities during this time of year. So that's happening on the 19th. You can sign up for the wreath making out here on the table. There's a book drop box out here as well, which you may have seen already. And then there's also a sign up for the Pine Trail. So we're going to bring that back with a little bit different flair to it this year with a progressive dinner style. So we are looking for people to host, meaning you let us come see your seasonal decor and maybe serve us one course of a meal, and then looking for participants. So those sign-ups are out there. Last 2 things. You have your last chance to sign up for the Advent Devotionals. Simple Gifts is here, so you can take your copy of that if you would like that. But if you would like to order the Advent blocks, this is your last Sunday to do that. And there's another sign up out there for Christmas Sunday. I won't keep you much longer to explain that to you, but if you want to donate some food for the little kids on Christmas Sunday, you can find that out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Janae. Someone else.
I'd like to thank the many people who took time out of their lives to send me birthday cards. In all, I got 64 birthday cards, and all those 64 birthday cards, only 2 of them were the same. And then another one came from Florida, one came from Texas, and one came from London. The one came from London got as quick here as if I'd mailed it from Quarryville. And I want to thank all those, and it's not that bad to be 90. Like Bob Holt would say, thanks for the memories.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I too had a birthday this past week, and Donnie and Francis sang happy birthday for me. Thank you.
Okay, let's turn to the pink sheet that you should be included in your bulletin as well. That's our prayer and praise list. And we certainly want to praise the Lord for the last stretch of beautiful days we've had, warm weather. And certainly praise the Lord for that. I also was hoping to give a praise today for a Philadelphia Phillies victory, but alas, that'll have to wait till next year. So we do have some needs in our congregation as well. Brianna Davis is Lancaster General Hospital, was to have surgery. I don't know if it was yesterday or today.
I talked to Sharon this morning, and she said that it might be blood work today and not surgery.
Okay.
Still working on it.
So there's a concern there to be praying for her and the issues with her gallbladder stones and so forth. Betty Pyle passed away Friday evening, and Pastor Rita and I had opportunity to visit her Monday, and Pastor Rita was again back to see her, but she has passed away, going on to her heavenly reward, and there are some details there. To my knowledge, there will not be any service here, just sort of a private committal service in Altoona for her. And those who praise for those who attended the Surviving the Holidays seminar yesterday, praying for their comfort and peace in the days ahead. There are needs in the congregation that are listed there, including Carolyn Stambaugh, a friend of Darlene Kreider, who suffered a stroke on Tuesday, and also Adam Hollinger having a bone marrow biopsy on November the 8th. Bob Kettering, our friend, is still traveling in Africa, and we trust that he will continue his ministry there and return home here in about a week, so we praise the Lord for that. Also, be praying for some children's outreach ministry needs there. Pray for Desiree Metzler's advanced diagnostic imaging, showing some lumps that are in question in regards to her health. A home dad who has stage 4 cancer, and for health and protection over the children and the staff, as sickness is again running through the program. Other needs are listed there, as well as many who are struggling with cancer on the back. We encourage you to be praying for those individuals, those who are receiving treatments, and those who are continuing to doctor in regards to their cancer diagnosis. Prayers for our churches in our district, in the A&E district, are listed there, as well as the national needs. Election Day is happening on Tuesday, so we need to pray for our nation in regards to that there would be civility among us as we go to the polls, and also Veterans Day is coming up the end of this week as well. So those are a number of prayer concerns that we need to be praying for, and Pastor Rita will be having our prayer time here later in the service. Are there additional prayer concerns that you would like to make known today, or updates you would like to give? I see a hand back over here.
I just wanted to thank everyone for the thoughts and prayers and all the cards due to my domestic violence situation. He was arrested and released on $75,000 bail. He's being charged with strangulation and simple assault. I'm doing as well as I can be during these difficult times. So thank you.
Thank you, Kat. Mm-hmm. Anyone else? Hearing none, at this time we'll have the responsive call to worship.
Like the faithful ones who have gone before us, let us keep our eyes focused on Jesus.
Our hearts set on God's love, our hand to bind the hurts of creation and all people.
Our feet ready to go the extra mile, our voices eager to sing God's praise.
Like the ones who have gone before us, we magnify your holy name. Amen.
If you all will stand, please, and turn to page 89 in your hymnals, we will sing For the Beauty of the Earth.
At this time, we want to have the service of remembrance, and we invite you to hear these words. Holy, 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 all the saints adore thee. Today is known as All Saints Sunday throughout the Christian church. And so today we want to take a few moments to remember those of our congregation who have departed life on earth to their heavenly home since last year's All Saints Sunday.
Mildred Millie Groff, July 16, 1931 to January 28, 2022. Gladys Spears, September the 7th, 1946 to March 23, 2022. Robert C. Groff, January 17th, 1927 to May the 7th, 2022. Elizabeth Betty Kreider, September 14th, 1926, May 23, 2022. Richard Dick Glisson, July 13th, 1930, June 20th, 2022. Ruth Cunningham, October 28th, 1934 to August 14th, 2022. Fred Graham, July 19th, 1944, August the 16th, 2022.